Hello and welcome to the stream. It looks like we're live. So my name's JD Grospitz, lead singer and I guess streaming talent here at Malignant Bear. Today the goal is to finish up our playthrough of Half-Life 2. Hopefully I've fixed the audio issues from yesterday. I know my mic was pretty quiet and the game was pretty loud, so we'll see how that goes. But yesterday we got pretty far, definitely further than I thought we would. Initially, I had planned to just kind of go through maybe up to Ravenholm and stop there. Ended up going through it and the entire beach section as well. So we are now sitting right outside Nova Prospekt, which means I should definitely be able to finish the game today, probably in a single sitting. So just two relatively quick streams for this. Definitely much faster than my playtime back in the day when this first came out. So without any further ado, jumping right back into things. Alright, so for those who might have missed the first stream, where we left off yesterday, we made it to all of our friends at Dr. Vance's lab. The Combine unfortunately attacked and captured everyone and took Dr. Vance here to the prison of Nova Prospekt. We had to travel through the zombie-infested town of Ravenholm to get here. It was a little scary, a little touch and go there for a little bit, but we wound up on the beach and took a nice dune buggy ride and met some antlions that you'll probably see later on. And we made it here to the prison of Nova Prospekt, so we have to go through the sewers, of course, because what game would be complete without a sewer level? So, in we go. So again, this game, the average playtime is somewhere around 12 hours, according to Time to Beat. Yesterday we got this far in about 3.5, and I suspect I can finish the rest probably in an hour and a half, maybe shorter, depending on how quick I can go. The back half of the game, in my opinion, is not quite as good. It has some awkward sort of companion AI and things like that. Including the companion AI from my antlions here. These show up as enemies in the beach level, and then you get this nifty little ball thing that allows you to control them and use them as sort of your companions to help with things. But we're in an interesting spot now. We have to get through the prison to break someone out, and there is a lot of guards and things like that. And I'm low on ammo for all of my long-range weapons, and the antlions are no good at scaling towers, so we'll just have to see how this goes. It looks like the Combine respawn as well. Took a little more health damage than I wanted getting here, and taking even more now, so to be a little smarter about this. First death out of the way though, so... Again, this section of the game, a little bit harder. Just in general, not as big a fan. The first half, up to and including Ravenholm, is the stuff that, in general, everyone knows and remembers about this game. Oh, the antlions can go up there. Okay, that's good to know. I've got plenty of pistol ammo, so we'll use some of that to clear out some of these Combine. Curious how fast they respawn, because that will shape what else we do here. Hopefully they can get up there, figure out what I want. We're trying. So this is going to be a little slow and steady. In general, this section of the game is much slower than the first half is. I'm done with all the vehicle segments. You know, the kind of quick gameplay through Ravenholm using the physics of the gravity gun. So, maybe not quite as exciting as the first stream was. But there go the antlions, doing work for me so I don't have to. After this segment, there is lots of NPC interactions where we have some companion AI in the form of some rebels that are helping us retake City 17. Their AI is not very good. Game was definitely not known for that. But again, they'll do a lot of the heavy fighting for me, so just have to kind of take things easy here. Let them clear out some of these rooms. Alright, move further ahead. It's a delicate balancing act here in this part, because I want to go quickly so that I'm not overwhelmed by the guards, because some of them do respawn, but at the same time I don't want to go too fast and get out of position, especially because there is a helicopter gunship, and I definitely don't have enough rockets to deal with it. Alright. Well, I guess there is some around here, so probably going to die again here in a little bit. Yep. Okay. This might have to get even smarter than this, we'll see. Maybe try to fight the gunship. The antlions doing their work. Send them further ahead. So to control them, they sort of just generally follow you, but you also have the pheromone pod that you can launch out, and that will take care of some things. Sort of direct them a little bit more. But here we have the gunship. It takes, 4 or 5 rockets. Fighting them is always a bit of a pain. They can and will shoot my rockets down out of the air. Like that. Good demonstration there. Alright, so we got another one. When it comes back around, we should be able to finish it off. Hopefully. There it is. Looks like it's going to take probably one more to find that somewhere. I know there was one around the corner. You're not in a very good spot here. But I've got some supplies. Alright. Actually going to be smart and quick save here. Hopefully don't get stuck in a bad spot. Again, this is probably the trickiest section of the game, gameplay-wise. So maybe might not have been an idea to start fresh from here, but it is what it is. So we'll just have to kind of go with it. There's the gunship again, and I still need one more. All right, so I know there was more rockets up here somewhere. All over the place. The Combine generous enough to leave plenty of ammo for me. Great video game logic in terms of that. Bad throws there. Again, Gordon, scientist, not an athlete, so we'll blame that on his arm, not my abilities. Oh, there's 2 gunships now. Okay, that's a little problematic. So yeah, we'll have to kind of just go for it, unless this is rockets, and it is. Okay. So, all right. So that frees me up to go for them. So I kill our friend there. I'm not sure how many hits either of them are going to take, because I got thrown off by there being 2. Though I have damaged at least both of them now, so... not doing so good here. Okay, 1 down and 1 to go. There we go. Alright. So now we're free to take things a little bit slower through here. Obviously I need some health pretty badly though. Let's see if there's still some back here. Yes, okay. So finally some breathing room. And since we're getting into the endgame, there's going to be a lot more ammo for endgame weapons here, like the Combine Pulse Rifle. So I can switch to using this. It is significantly better than the SMG. And the alternate fire is very, very strong indeed. So not a whole lot of ammo for that, but that's okay. Some more use of the physics there. I have to turn off fire to get through here. And again, there's another valve. Alright. The building is crumbling a little bit. Not a good sign. It would seem that that is either due to me or my antlions. So, but that's good. It means they're following along and happy to help. So now we are officially in the Nova Prospekt chapter. So this is a former Soviet bloc prison that the Combine have taken over, and probably didn't have to do a whole lot with to make it as nasty as it is. No offense to Eastern Europe, but you know, gulags were absolutely a thing, and they're well known for a reason. So, and the Combine are good at what they do. So, some head crabs in here still. Again, not a place you want to be. Lots of dead bodies. Lots of blood everywhere. I believe someone else might have beaten me to this. Probably our friend Alex. Here we have a turret. And for those who might have played Portal, the turrets in this game have the exact same sort of setup going with them. So as long as they are upright, they are shooting and hostile. So if you want to use them, you have to, or you want to get around them rather, you have to knock them down. And you can use that with the gravity gun, which we got in the last stream, for those who might have missed it. We're going to leave it as is, because I'm not sure if those are my antlions or other ones, although I guess that I would just control them anyways. But we can deal with them later. So right now we just kind of need to get through things. So close quarters. Good time to use a shotgun. Use of cameras in this game, and they are updated in real time. Audio on them is a little interesting though. You can hear it was somehow significantly louder than the normal game sounds. So, but yeah, the Source engine did make use of cameras and things, made for some interesting gameplay both in this and other titles such as Gary's Mod or Counter-Strike. You could use cameras for all sorts of different things in those games. And I assume and hope Gary's Mod is still being updated. Lots of fun times in that back in the day. A good highlight of kind of some of the quirks of the Source engine and some interesting things that people could do with it. You know, making their own mods and stuff like that. Again, revolutionary at the time. Lots of cool stuff made in it. See, these turrets don't seem to be on, actually, but just out of an abundance of caution, we will knock them over. They can still shoot once they're down for a second, so you always want to watch out for that. But, alright. Again, we're in the sewers here of Nova Prospekt, cliched sewer level, always a thing in games. Of course, sewers in Half-Life mean these wonderful mouths that will pick you up and eat you. So, okay. Alright, so we got rid of those turrets earlier, otherwise they would have just probably killed me right there. So, I suppose that was what that noise was earlier. This head crab's falling in. Thought there was only two. Definitely want to try to save ammo here if possible. It's hard to hear, but there is a voice in the background describing what's going on, the fact that the prison is being overrun by me and, of course, my antlions. They're hard at work. Looks like they actually destroyed that turret that I avoided earlier, so good on them. Less work for me to do, even though it's pretty easy with the gravity gun. Alright. Again, this level a little harder to speed through. Lots of little nooks and crannies and things. You know, not quite like the vehicle levels where you can't just kind of go straight through. And again, I'm less familiar with this half of the game, so... Gravity gun is great because you can knock around head crabs like that. Don't have to use ammo. And I'm going to need all the ammo I can get for sections like this. As you can see, pretty obvious boss room here in the showers. I start with the high ground, but that goes away pretty quickly. So, switch to the SMG for this. And unfortunately, this is a hostile antlion. Going to try to get it with that. No luck. Yeah, and this is basically what you want the pulse rifle for. It's things like this. Ooh. Got a little careless there. And he staggered a bit, for sure. Fairly wide open area for him. Wanted to use him to break the walls down, because I believe that is my object here. Gordon, a little slow with the reload on the revolver. And out of ammo on it. The one on the beach went down significantly easier. And there we go. Alright, so here come the regular antlions. And they are mine now. Happy to serve me now that I've killed their leader. I'll have them clear out some space for me if they can. Maybe not. Almost getting in the way here. Alright, you guys, go over there. Alright, so we want to go there eventually. First I'm going to explore over here, the walls that I had the antlion queen tear down. See what we have. Nothing supplies-wise. It's a bit of a letdown. There's some here, though. Good old shotgun shells, health, and grenades. Definitely going to be useful going forward. More antlions. Even knowing that they're mine, still a little scary to hear that noise. Especially after the level before this. There's tons of them. They operate on sort of a tremors system. Or if you walk on the sand, they can hear you and come get you. So it leads to some kind of fun gameplay there. Our friends the man-hacks are back. We have much better guns than the last time we saw them. It's much easier to deal with. And of course the antlions are all too happy to chase them around too. Let's see, there's a turret over there. Can't really reach it from here with anything though. Let the antlions have their fun. Just gonna kill some time here while they do that. I'm low on health and ammo, so let them take care of the fun stuff. And can't get that through there. I'm sure you can, but... And I got an achievement for the antlions having killed 50 things. It's pretty good. Ooh. Bad timing on that. There was a grenade waiting for me. That one seems to be stuck. Still plenty of combine in there. One of my antlions is still having some issues. Gonna take him out of his misery so I can get another one. So I believe only 4 spawn at a time. So it helps to have 4 that are actually doing stuff. So they did their job here, took care of everything. It's always a little tricky. Usually doors that you can interact with have the handle, and the ones that you can't don't. Easy way to kind of keep that in mind. Oh my. Might die here, yep. Nice explosion radius there on the grenades. Let's see how far back did it put me. Yeah, okay, so not ideal, but just wait for them to do what they do. Go get them, boys. Yeah, not particularly smart AI, and owing to the fact that they have kind of a strange model and hitbox and everything, not the best to kind of go through things. Sort of just wait for them to do things here. Alright. So this opened up the other section where we died earlier. Send the antlines in again. Help them out, maybe throw some things in there. Sure are a lot of them here. Alright, let's use the energy gun, or the gravity gun, to pull out that. Doing some experiments on a Vortigaunt. Looks like they took off his little stomach arm. Imagine that was quite painful. Some revolver ammo. Get that out of the way. I definitely need some health here. Not a whole lot here supplies-wise, so... Okay, so now we have these little tripwires. Oh boy. Go, antlions. It's definitely going to have to rely on them here. Do the heavy lifting for me, even more so. 11 health. So there's a lambda symbol there, which just means supplies usually. I believe those supplies are the ones that I just got. So better on health now. Keep forging ahead. Here we have another camera. You can see here comes the Combine. None too happy about what I'm doing, for obvious reasons. Alright, get some more supplies. Gonna go through the shortcut here to get back. These barrels I tried to use earlier, just getting in the way now. Could use these as bullet shields, but that's what the antlions are for. The grenade should have taken care of that. Yep. Looks like we have a couple more. Kind of hard to arc things over that. Lots of stuff hanging from the ceiling. Could get creative with the rocket launcher though, if I really wanted to. Alright, takes care of that. Nothing else over here. except this. Ooh. Broke that pretty quickly. Alright, so I could have used that to get through there and skip the turret section, but I screwed it up. So, I have to kind of do this the old-fashioned way. Oh. Might be in some trouble here. Let's see. Had it for a second. Okay, that's not gonna work. Stopped it for a second. Alright, there we go. And not very sturdy boards in this place. Thankfully the shovels are, apparently. So that'll take care of the energy field there. So now my antlines are back in the picture. Doing what they do. Taking over the prison. Oops. Just sent them out there to die, basically. So since last time, since I turned the game volume down so much, I opted to turn on the dialogue subtitles. There's lots and lots of dialogue coming up in the form of radio messages that are just kind of hard to hear in general. So hopefully you can see those on the screen if you're curious about what's going on in the background. So I believe that this is Dr. Breen speaking. Yep, he's talking about Eli being captured, and the fact that I, Gordon, am back in the picture. Gordon is a known quantity by the alien powers at this point, so Gordon being here back on Earth is a big deal. Dr. Breen is talking trash, saying that, you know, because Eli was captured, that maybe it's gonna give the Resistance some pause, but ooh, thought I could throw it before they shot, but alright. Alright. Send the antlines up, they're just gonna die. Getting rid of those tripwires for me, but that's okay. It's kind of what they're here for. They're infinite, so it doesn't matter too much to me. Seems a little harsh, but they're a non-native species, so Gordon is all about proper scientific conservation, of course. I might have got the one shot there. That's impressive. A little hard to pull off. Not sure if I overthrew that or not. I think I did. Yeah, I tried it again. No such luck. Antlions, always ready to die, because they don't know any better. Alright, they took him down. That's good. Just remembered I missed this. This is one of the energy things for the pulse rifle. Oh, the full on it actually, okay. The pulse rifle does a ton of damage, both with its primary fire and especially with its alternate fire. A giant energy ball comes out. You can hear the man-hacks. Want to avoid those as much as possible. Definitely chip your health away pretty quick. Also want to avoid meleeing those guys. That wasn't the best. So again, you can use the physics engine to your advantage. Regular barrels are bulletproof, So use these as a shield as I move slowly forward. Otherwise, the turret at the end of this hallway would just be ripping me to shreds right now. Oop. Okay. So hit him with the pheromones. Going to ruin his day. But and you can see in the subtitles there, Dr. Breen is currently trashing me for my role in the Black Mesa incident. Gordon Freeman at the time was a newly minted PhD, you know, fresh on the job, and unfortunately, through no fault of his own, the world sort of ended. So, although Breen was my boss at the time, so it speaks volumes to him that he hired me and allowed me to take part in that experiment that led to all of this anyways. But what do I know? It's always good to deflect blame, of course. And Dr. Breen, as a former middle manager that pushed his way up, knows about that, I guess. No offense to middle managers. Now he's talking about the fact that he doesn't want the rebels and Gordon to destroy the goodwill of the Combine. You know, all the wonderful things they've done for Earth, like killing people, putting them in prisons like this, putting up the suppression fields that disallow humans to have children. But again, Dr. Breen, sort of the villain. So he's using the crossbow there. We got that back in the beach section. Shoots hot lead spikes. You can pierce people and get multiple ones. It's always very satisfying. But, you can see the Combine just kind of waiting for me here. It'd be a little tricky. Oh boy. So their grenades can arc much better than mine can, apparently. All right. See, now his dialogue is just looping. Still just trash talking. Talking about the significance of the fact that they captured Dr. Vance and Judith Mossman as well. We don't know it now, but it's revealed later that she is at least a double agent, possibly a triple agent, if I remember correctly. She's working with the Combine, but also with the Resistance, so her allegiances are a little suspect. At the end of this game, or at the end of the episodes, she is sent to try to find some technology built by Aperture Labs. Of course, the company from the Portal series. This takes place in the same universe. Finally get some health and shields. But so he's also, unfortunately, talking about the Combine and the fact that they've, you know, let me go. He's not too happy about that. As you can see on the cameras all the wonderful experiments they're doing, kind of giving you reason to maybe go a little faster, get through things. Not sure where that grenade came from. But so again, the Combine pushing up, trying to get to me. And we have another loading screen. It's really hard to say what happened here in the prison. Awful lot of dead bodies. I assume most of them from the Antlions. Although we'll find out shortly that Alex, Eli's daughter, beat us here. So she might have gotten her murder on as well. So here come many more Combine. They're in the laundry room. Not a lot of prisoners here these days, so looks like they killed another Antlion queen. Here they are waiting for me. send them on ahead. Let them do what they do. And again, not particularly thrilling gameplay here in this part. Just sort of waiting for the antlions to do things, trying to play it smart. But better safe than sorry, absolutely, in this portion of the game. See if they can work their magic on those turrets. That's sort of their hard counter. As you can see, they got wrecked pretty quickly. But the grenade, yep, should be enough. Get both of them. On easier difficulties, you can just pretty much blow through this, and it's a complete non-factor. But even on normal, the turrets do enough damage that you actually have to pay attention to the mechanics and make sure you take them out so that you do not die. Great throwing arm from those Combine again. The antlions come back, just takes them a little bit. Help them out. Speed this section up. Pistol ammo, still pretty frequent by this point in the game, so I feel comfortable sort of wasting it here. Let's see if I can get that turret. Oh. Because that's the tricky part. It's going to be that turret, and we got it. With that dead, it's just waiting for the antlions to do what they do. Sort of explore around while they do that. Again, lots of little side areas. Oh. Alright, so here we have one of the nastier headcrab zombie things that carries other headcrab zombies. And those are the spooky poison ones. If they latch onto you, they instantly lower you to 1 HP, so you always want to avoid them. The fact that they're here in the prison speaks volumes about how badly things have gone for the Combine and the occupants of the prison. Maybe that was their experiments, who knows. They were definitely doing some shady things here, so it wouldn't surprise me. Always a good place to store your explosives. Get out of the way. Let them die to that grenade. I take care of that. We'll see if there's anything else back here. Nope. Alright. Waiting for me. Keep having to turn the flashlight on and off. It is a little dark in here. Which again, atmospheric, but I like to be able to see, and I'm sure viewers do as well, so. Double turrets. Not good. Where is the... There it is, okay. Yeah, lots of turrets in this section, lots of Combine. So we want to go about this as intelligently as possible. Get some supplies. And see what we can do about the turrets. Yeah, that one was looking right at me. So yeah, ideally you would take these out just with the gravity gun. Doesn't take any ammo, but I'm going to expedite the process, lob some grenades at them. Grenades are pretty frequent and pretty terrible at other things, so worth just using for that. Okay. Basically, I just want the antlines to go through there and trigger that, so that then I can come through here and send them a little bit better. Again, turrets, can't do a whole lot about them. bulletproof glass here. Get past this. Knock these turrets down that were behind us. So it gives the antlions a little bit more freedom for when they spawn. Alright. You can hear there's a train in the distance. At the beginning of the game, when you meet Barney, he mentions that you almost boarded the train to Nova Prospekt. So that could have been you going straight into prison. Less than ideal, certainly. See quite a lot of explosive barrels in this room. It might be another boss fight, mini-boss, something like that. So we could shoot them from here, but we'll save them. See what we might have to be dealing with. Again, always a good sign in games. Gives me lots of supplies after not having too many before. Coupled with the shape of that room, probably another antlion queen coming up here. And again, much less familiarity with this portion of the game, so I don't remember exactly. But yep, so there's the antlion queen. She's going to come in here to fight the Combine. If I'm smart, I will actually just use that to my advantage. And I was going to say run past, but I might need to use her to break something. I'm trying to think where. That was the play earlier, for sure. Just right behind me. Okay. Shotgun, very effective against bugs, as we know from many other examples. Alright, got that down. Just figure out how to get out of here now. Hoping that wasn't something that I had to finagle. Let's see. Might have been. No, this is it. So, yep, in hindsight, probably could have just avoided that fight going through here, but it's okay. Didn't cost me too badly. Head crabs back. Or head crab zombies, rather. Again, things clearly not going well in this prison. So, not that they ever were, but definitely not now. Some interesting noises. We have a little trash compactor section. So, pretty cool. A little Star Wars-esque. And again, more of these famous loading screens in terrible spots. It's a new chapter, Entanglement. We are still here in Nova Prospekt. We're out of the sort of original Eastern Bloc prison and into the more modern Combine one. Here we see Alex. She has arrived. Looks like she took the train, smarter than us. We took the dune buggy across the antlion-infested desert or beach. So,
I'm glad you made it here in one piece.
There she is.
My dad's up there somewhere. I'm not holding her yet. It's gonna take some doing to get him out.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
I think that's the point, yeah. See, unfortunately, moving forward again, the back half of this game, much slower pace. There's going to be parts like this where we have to wait for Alex or others to do things for us. I'm personally not a fan of that game design, but I get the fact that they're, you know, trying to build up story, get you to care about Alex as a character, all that stuff.
Every now and then a Vortigaunt gets captured and sends back information, but we don't have a complete picture of the place.
Just talking about the horrors here of Nova Prospekt.
Get ready.
Thankfully, Alex can kind of take care of things on her own. Oops. Except for that grenade. I suppose I can pick those up with the gravity gun.
Cover me.
Alex has a nice 3-round burst pistol. Much better than the one that I have. But she's much less accurate. Good old video game logic. I can kill things, and things can kill me. My companions, not particularly good at anything except getting me stuck in doorways.
Right. Over here.
But you have lots of interesting combine technology here. She has some sort of magic wand, sonic screwdriver, whatever you want to call it, that somehow interacts with these things.
These poor people.
She's realizing that these are all captured citizens. And there is, of course, her father.
I think I can bring him in. There. He's on the way. Let's go meet him.
Right, so she found her father. We just have to keep moving forward through the prison.
Follow me.
Again, let her go ahead. Very stoic in the face of getting shot. It's probably why she is the protagonist of her own game. And going forward, I suspect she might be the Half-Life protagonist as well, sort of based on the events of her game and how they retcon the ending of Half-Life 2 Episode 2. But we will see.
Come on.
Maybe someday Valve will finish this series. I know I've certainly waited a long time, so it would be nice.
We should be in here. Let me just get this open.
It's already open? Not sure. Oh, okay. Wasn't sure where she was going with that.
There he is.
Right. So these little pods contain the humans. Hello!
Let me see if I can get this open.
It's made a little bit of progress. Going for a little bit now. Much slower level. And about to get even slower. Still, all the fun antline sections are done now, so
Gordon, is that really you? I can't believe you found me.
just sort of awkwardness here in the prison,
Hi, it was you?
and then of course the rebellion afterwards.
Out of here.
We're here to get you out, Dad.
Never mind me. Save yourselves.
We're not leaving you. I think I can recalibrate.
Yeah, so we just started Entanglement.
Where will you
So what, just 3 or 4 more chapters to go.
His portal was almost working again. If you
But
manage to repair it,
I like the very cliched save yourselves, despite the fact that we obviously already took the time to get here, so
risk, Alex? I can't lose.
ooh, get out while you can. We're
we're not
literally right in front of you, so I'm not sure
It's final.
if that's a good idea.
We can't leave Judith here either.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll find her.
Of course, he wants us to save Judith. Again, as I said before, spoilers, she's a little shady, double or possibly triple agent. So, and I believe this is when we find that out. So, sorry, spoilers on a 16-year-old game, but unfortunately, Gordon is silent and can't tell Alex that she's making a mistake. But, oh well.
Let's get out of here. All right. Over here.
Again, lots of,
I'm gonna head back to the security
yeah.
station and try to patch into your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me.
Okay, so she's sending me ahead, so no more waiting on her to open doors, at least directly. I think she might still do some sort of on her own, but away from me. Come on. How many more are in here? Now what was trapping the door before? I guess one of these was behind it. Okay. Right. Yep, so now Alex taking over the cameras. Again, slower pace. We have to wait for her to do things. Definitely not as fun as the vehicle sections. She's talking that she's going to free her father, which we already sort of did. And then she will meet us up later. Somehow the Resistance has put supplies in here. Don't know how that would have worked. Again, not a whole lot of people left here in this prison, or at least in the traditional sections of it. More waiting. This leads to some aggravating gameplay. If I was going for a speedrun, this is definitely the part where I would be glitching through some walls. Okay, somehow didn't destroy that. Yeah, now that's what I was going for there. I thought maybe that's what I was missing out on, but nope, I can't do that. Would have been nice, probably more enjoyable than just waiting for them to open and hitting E. See if I can kind of bait one of them into the explosion here. Possible. Or I could just do that. Should trigger it. Okay. Hard to hit. Oops. Any day now, Alex. Again, cool tech for the time. Showing cameras that are actually up to date with what's happening. They had the same idea as me. And just gonna go around. Here's some turrets up ahead. It's not fun. Where did that guy go? Miss having the antlions for this. Have to use grenades. And even that, not super effective. Somehow kept the one upright. There we go. Oh boy. I think he killed himself with that grenade, so I'll take that. Here we go. Plenty of grenades. Obviously they want you to use them for various things now, including this puzzle, if I remember correctly. Try this. Nope. I have to throw it in there to destroy that. Yep. Can't gravity gun through that field, at least not yet. Later in the game we get the superpowered one. Let's do all sorts of things. For now we're still at the mercy of the Combine's energy field technology. Powered by some low-res electronics boxes. Okay, another loading screen.
You're coming up to another control room. Looks like it's still occupied.
See anything? There they are. Oop. It's a little too close there.
My guess is there's a bunch more soldiers heading your way.
Morphine administered for that one.
Quick, search the room. There should be some combine turrets nearby.
Okay. Heal up first. Then we get into this mechanic where we can utilize the turrets ourselves.
I can reprogram these turrets to attack the enemy. Set them up to defend the control room.
Again, cool feature, but just means that there's going to be a section where I'm basically waiting for the turrets to kill things now, instead of me or the antlions. So
I'm going to have to catch up with you to get access to them. I'm picking up a lot of incoming soldiers. Hold the fort till I get there.
she's telling me just to hang on, don't die. Solid advice. But again, it means it's a defend the room sort of situation. So thankfully the turrets are pretty effective and totally impervious to gunfire. But of course the Combine like to throw grenades, so I'm sure they will score some lucky hits. Okay. It's a fun part, and I definitely enjoyed it at the time, but replaying it now, even years later, I know that this is just sort of a waiting game, so... Grab some of their ammo. There's some more coming. Can't remember how many waves there are, but just have to hold tight until Alex gets here, and then she will use her magic wand thing to open these doors so I can go forward. Little wasteful of the Combine, just running into their own turrets to die. I'll take it though. Yeah, no, I remember having quite a few of them by the end of this. See how effective they are against man-hacks. Not very, but let them give it a shot. Oh boy.
You've got to hold on till I get there.
So, they have destroyed my turrets now. At least some of them. Just have to pick them back up, and oop, not that. Wasn't the key I wanted. There we go. Okay. That one as well. Hope Alex shows up with some health, that would be nice. Yeah, so the turret's not very good against man-hacks. They can just run into them and knock them over. These old CRT monitors out of here. This old computer. Oh. Wasn't sure where I was getting shot at from there for a second. Probably gonna die here. Of course, he drops health very far away. Saw it. Can't quite reach it. Any day now, Alex. Oop.
Sorry it took me so long. Glad to see you're okay. Let's see if we can find Mossman. It looks like this station
Okay.
might give me better access. There she is. Wait a minute. How'd she...
Uh-oh.
It's from your area.
I'm not calling about that. What's she up to? You promised you weren't going to...
What a twist.
Oh my
The
god.
soldiers were a bit overzealous, I admit, but he was too tempting a prize to simply turn loose, especially in the absence of Gordon Freeman.
You would have
Of course,
asked
Dr.
me.
Breen wanted to capture me.
Waited for my signal.
Had to settle for Eli instead.
Sure you were
Judith is not too happy about that, considering she sold us out in the first place.
the end of the arc.
Dr. As I have stated before, you have to let Eli come around on his own.
I
You
have
can't just-
known Dr. Vance far longer than you, my dear.
Obviously, everyone involved here used to work together, so
do with feelings.
sort of an awkward situation.
That when Eli believes in
This
our
is not open to debate, Dr. Mossman.
doctor, please.
So sorry.
Some sort of wheelings and dealings going on here.
I don't believe this!
Alex quite upset.
Come on, Gordon. Now we've really got to hurry. Go on ahead. I'll disrupt the next level of security and catch up with you when I can.
Okay. So now we finally get to move on ahead. Hopefully we can move on ahead to some health. That would be good. Doesn't look like it though. Not a whole lot going on here. Plenty of blood though. Liable to kill myself with the physics manipulation at this point. Oop. Let's see. Definitely got to be careful here. Embarrassing to die to a single head crab after all that. Just the way of things. Right, and more physics puzzles. So of course, back into the sort of sewer level. You can see a little electrocuted down here. So we don't want to touch any of that. Oop. Of course, startled by the head crab, back right into it. At least I know they're there now. Play it a little smarter. Kill that first. Quite a few head crabs. Jumping around, doing head crab stuff. And we don't want to touch the water, just get electrocuted. Also don't want to touch those, because we'll just die. So we have two ways around this. If you're smart, you can use that and sort of jump across the water, or you can go a longer way here. Actually, that might be the only way to do that. Yep. Okay. A little gentler touch with this. So you can use these to jump across. A lot of momentum there. Again, Gordon Freeman, the surprise athlete. Lots of head crabs. Of course, not as dead as you would think. Including the one from behind. Where did it go? He's guarding this that I desperately need. Now, quick save for safety, because I don't want to have to do that section again. Getting lots of supplies again, which is good. Probably should have carried those turrets with me. Would have made this easier. I think I get some more in this section, though. See where they're gonna come from. You can hear the radio chatter in the background. Combine are sending some drop ships to support the guards here. Very effective weapon. And again, get some turrets.
I'm seeing soldiers in all directions.
So, you know, of course, real subtle. As I mentioned, Combine said they're sending guards, which means they already sent them. Let's use some of these now, some later.
Here they come.
Right, there's plenty of health in here, waiting for us. Wow, that's, just went for it, huh? Come from all directions here, too. Just gonna have to hope that the turrets can do their best. Going for it. Uh-oh.
More soldiers.
Up and at 'em. Sometimes the Combinals are smart and they'll just rush the turrets and knock them over. Other times they will just sit there and get killed. To help them out a little bit so they don't get overwhelmed. Especially this one. On the other side, they hopefully will be fine, given that there's two of them. Ooh. Spoke too soon there. Come on.
More soldiers are coming, Gordon.
Yeah, the prison guards have much more extreme outfits, sort of riot gear almost. Even have the little Nova Prospekt logo on them. As opposed to the Civil Protection Corps from the city. And I think in the next chapter, when the revolution actually happens, they sort of look like this, but different branding on them again. Dangerous man hacks. Startlingly effective against the turrets.
A motherload of soldiers. They're coming in from everywhere.
Right. So yeah, the manhack and single soldier power combo was enough to take down both my turrets. Pick up. Come on. Sometimes they a little slow to react. Okay. Get back up. That one's holding its own over there, though, so that's good.
And catch up with you. Be there as soon as I can.
Of course, as soon as I say that, it falls over. Got an achievement there. Warden Freeman. I assume that means I killed too many. Or a certain amount, rather, with the turrets. Or maybe just for completing this section, I'm not sure. Again, last time I played this game, Steam achievements and playtime tracking were not a thing. Right. Let's Now we are with Alex for the remainder, at least according to her. See if that holds true. Because yes, definitely could have used some assistance there. But plenty of supplies here either way. Top off on everything. Startled me there for a second. Ah, good call, yeah. Let's go back, take a turret. If I wanted to be really tricky, I could maneuver and take multiple of them, but we'll go for just the one. And hope it doesn't disappear in the loading screen. Nope. Okay. So we're good to go. Some extra insurance going forward here. If I can position it properly. Right. It's the Combine. Very quickly took care of that. Use one of those, thin them out. Wasn't very effective though. Probably should have saved those. As you can take them to the end, okay. I wasn't sure if there would be one of those containment fields or they'd vanish in a loading screen. Hardest part of this section is just seeing what I'm shooting at. Combine with the red eyes, a little harder to see. Sort of blend into things. Okay. Ah, can do this too. Didn't know it did that. So I have infinite ammo weapon. Just carry around. That's good to know. So the radio is now threatening the Combine, saying if they fail to kill me, that they will be sent off-world. The Combine, of course, taken over many planets, alternate realities and things by this point. So, hard to say where they would go, but...
Come on, Gordon. We don't want to keep her waiting.
So, I think by this point Eli has been freed and sent home, so now the mission is just dealing with Dr. Mossman. Here she is in this room.
Let me seal this door.
Turret stuck on the floor.
Where's she going now?
Leave it there.
There she is. Leave it talking to me, Gordon. We may need her to get out of here.
Alright. Obviously the customary greeting here for Judith.
We know all about you and Green. What? You've been a spy for the Combine the whole time. What are you talking about? Damn it! Move back, Mossman. We're coming in. Alex, whatever you may think. Shut up and be glad you're still
Trapped in this little room.
We're going to reconfigure this teleport and get the hell out of here. You see, we're working to the same end.
And Judith wants to escape with us. Alex not too happy about it, but have to do it.
It's my work too. And I had to prove to Dr. Breen that your father would be the most valuable member of any research effort going forward.
Enough of your bullshit! Look, Gordon, there's my dad. I'm going to bring him in.
You found Eli?
No thanks to you.
Of course she's happy about Eli.
For Dr. Kleiner's lab and let's
Have a thing going on apparently.
Need access to the
But-
teleport platform and we're locked out.
I'll take care of that.
Let's keep going. Take our turret with us. If it doesn't get stuck in the stairs constantly. Alright, so here we are in the teleport room. And a bunch more turrets in here. smart. Try to set these up. Get as much coverage as we can. There's a bunch more of them in here. I believe Alex will have to open this for me. Can't remember which parts of this are glass and which ones are not. Definitely don't want to fall in that. Seems a little dangerous. Explore around while lore is happening. Alex is being nice, not immediately ratting out Dr. Mossman to her dad, focusing on the task at hand. But definitely some tension here.
Yes, Alex. Where are you?
We're in Nova Prospekt, and we're running the Zen emulation for the first time. Are you ready for us?
Ready, willing.
So the teleport technology in this game is based off of going to the other planet/dimension of Zen, which is the end level of the first game, and the reason why all this happened is that humanity accidentally figured out how to do that.
I'm sorry, Alex.
Here we have some more shenanigans from Dr. Mossman. Been betrayed again. Some textures breaking, it looks like.
Stop who, my dear?
Oh my god. What coordinates are these?
Of course, did not teleport them to Kleiner's lab. Instead, she teleported him to the Citadel, which is where we have to go to later. Basically, the story of this game is just meeting up with and then freeing Dr. Vance several times. And that is then the story of Half-Life Alyx as well. He gets captured again, years prior to this. You free him, and shenanigans happen there too. So you want to be smart with our turret positions. Don't want the Combine to be able to get behind them. I almost said Covenant. Very similar, I suppose. Might be another fun game to stream. Yeah, Eli gets captured a lot. I suppose he was certainly the damsel in distress in the first game as well. The Kleiner was too. Not that I blame them. Definitely not part of their job descriptions. Although certainly not part of Gordon's either. So you can see this is telling us sort of how long this is going to take as this thing glows and fills up. Turrets are hopefully well positioned enough that they can shoot things coming in and not die. That one might be off. There we go. Back at it. See, I wanted to position them so they can cover the corners of the room without the Combine just coming in and knocking them over. So you can see filling up, we're getting there. And then we can teleport out as well, although we will be going straight to Dr. Kleiner's lab, at least ideally. Doesn't quite work out. Of course, if the teleporters in this game worked at all, it would be an incredibly short title. Very different title as well. Teleporter worked, you would have just gone straight to Eli and done science instead of this. So probably for the best. Although that might be a fun game, depending on how they make it. My sentiments exactly, Alex. Said this takes forever. That turret still not turning on. Don't know why. Wonder if there's a limit on them or something. No, so those three seem to be on. This one's just not interested. So we will position it right here. Can cover the rest of the room. Turret's absolutely just doing the heavy lifting. Yeah, Lamar really ruined things there. Though again, par for the course for the head crabs, especially given Just what they did in the first one. Teleporter's making some interesting noises. Almost done warming up. Alright. Jump in together. I'm sure this can't end badly, like every sci-fi movie we know of. We have the elite Combine units, got out just in time. They have the pulse cannons, and they are using them with great efficiency. We will see much more of them later. Another portal segment, and one of the rare times you hear Gordon do anything, he breathes.
But where's Dr. Kleiner?
Something has clearly gone wrong.
Get us out!
Dr. Kleiner's packing heat.
Gordon? My God, how did you get here? And when?
What's wrong?
My dear, I had given up hope of ever seeing you again.
I was afraid we might not make it either. I think the teleport exploded just as we were porting out.
Indeed, it did. And the repercussions were felt far and wide, but that was over a week ago.
What do you mean? Gordon and I were just there a minute
So here's the
ago.
bombshell that our teleport took a week of in-game time. So
This suggests an entirely new line of investigation.
things have happened since we were gone.
Then what have we missed?
A great deal, my dear. The blow you struck at Nova Prospekt was taken as a signal to begin the uprising.
But what about my father?
Well, that's
So
most troubling.
Eli and Mossman still missing.
To the Vortigaunt,
Vortigaunt's figured out that he's in the Citadel. Not good.
Father out.
But in the meantime,
making a push with that
Barney has taken control of the revolution in our absence, and they are fighting in the streets.
Dog, you made it. Good boy.
So there, you see? It's not all hopeless.
I wish I shared your optimism, Doctor.
So now we get to take part in the revolution.
Hey, Doc, are you there?
Yes, Barney, and I'm no longer alone. Alex and Gordon have just arrived.
Well, man, that's good news. I almost gave you guys up for lost. We're planning to set up a staging area for attacking the Citadel.
Gordon and Dog can head your way. I want to get Dr. Kleiner somewhere safe.
So Barney wants to attack the Citadel,
All the help I can
save Dr. Vance, get rid of the Combine.
Go on, get going!
Okay, Gordon, you heard him. I'll catch up with you as soon as I get Dr. Kleiner settled.
Just a minute.
All right.
Can't leave without Lamar.
Oh, no.
Now, where did she get to?
Go on, Gordon. I'll take you.
Some of the nifty tech from earlier is still here.
Gordon, take care of yourself.
Nothing else to do while we wait for Dog to open the door for us.
Kleiner, there's really no time.
Thought this worked. Maybe not.
We'll find you another
Okay, there we go. Just had to position it correctly. So we'll stock up, because we are getting close to the end game here. And now, yes, Anti-Citizen 1, which is, of course, Gordon. As Barney jokes in the first chapter of the game, that MIT education pays for itself, as allowing Gordon to be a member of a street militia, essentially, and lead a revolution. Pretty good for someone who cannot talk. Made a lot out of his life. This Dog is going to get his murder on. Again, similar to the antlions before. I'm going to let him do that. At least for a little bit. Saves us ammo and getting shot at. And he does it anyways, just sort of a scripted segment. We could kill them, but then he just wastes the throw, so might as well roll with it. And where to from here? Just have to wait for Dog again. Similar to the Alex segments, sort of waiting for stuff to happen. Cool and cinematic, but where's the G-Man coming up at? I don't remember where he is in this one. Oop. Miss Dog being picked up by the helicopter that immediately disappeared. I'm sure it's fine. Quite a lot of explosions happening. So we have to go forward the only way we can. So back now in City 17, and apparently got destroyed significantly in the past week. See the playground we were at earlier, looking a little worse for the wear now. Something's shooting at me. Yeah. So here we have the rebels.
Gordon Freeman, and about time too.
Male Citizen Voice 1, probably. Just like the Antlines, they will follow me, although I can't really control them. They'll just sort of do what they do. So they're worse off overall, but still cool.
Ocean abyss with lidless eyes forever staring at the dark.
Wonderful sort of revolution type imagery there, destroying monuments to the oppressors. Okay. Yeah, I think I missed that one then, but it's alright. Where to from here? Oh, you can control them. So, give me the tips and use C to send your squad places. Not really sure where I want to send them, though.
Here goes.
Can't remember where to go from here. Again, much less familiar with this part of the game. Just like the Antlines, they'll just sort of follow me around. Unfortunately, unlike the Antlines, when they die, they die. Sometimes I'll pick more up, but I have to be a little bit smarter with them. At least one of them is always a medic, so they can heal each other and me, but still want to try to be smart with them. So I can do a little bit more fighting than I did during the prison section. Lots of head crabs. Right. Hoppers are these things. Get rid of that.
Don't waste the hoppers, Dr. Freeman. We can use them against the Combine.
If you can get those hoppers up without setting them off, you can plant them wherever you want them.
Right, so they're telling me I can use these landmines. It's a little tricky to deal with, though. I'm not a fan of them. Explosions in this game tend to just be more damaging to me than anything else. So. Alright. Can hear them everywhere. Tired of hearing Dr. Breen talk. Punched out that window, I'm not sure why. Have even more of a squad now. Getting attacked by a Strider now, though. Can't really deal with it now. I know we take it down at some point, but it's the Combine, up to their old tricks. Using robots to send in the hopper mines, and pelting the city with head crabs as well. So again, just sort of almost comically evil at this point. Oh, I thought I killed him with the trash can. Would have been nice. Again, more little side areas throughout this. Don't have to use them, but I want to get as many supplies as possible. I know I haven't been doing so good on the side areas, considering I just got the achievement for hitting 11 of the 45 of them, and there's not too many more in the rest of the game, so missed quite a few. Wow. Shrugged off 2 of those. Quite strong. Oop. Didn't mean to throw that at you. Out of the way, out of the way. Lots of gravity gun shenanigans for here on out, both in the street section and then definitely in the Citadel. Citadel is famous for taking away your guns, for that old cliche, but they empower your gravity gun so it can destroy just about anything. I was hoping I could kill that with that. Here's a Strider. It's above us, killing things on the highway. Have to wonder about the point of the highways in this game. Didn't see too many functional cars around. Okay, they're still following. That's good. It's too far. See the subtitles. Dr. Breen constantly talking in the background during this. Back to fighting the Civil Protection Corps. Much less bullet spongy, so we can switch to the SMG and save our pulse rifle ammo. No watermelons in the future. Come on. Just gotta get out of the way. I'm hoping these turrets are mine now. We'll find out. Be nice. Can't remember if that still does it. No, okay. So, yeah, the turrets seem to just be broken at this point, so we'll just get rid of them. Again, soldiers are more than capable of dealing with this, for the most part. Help them out a little bit. Some pistol ammo. Some magnum ammo. Right. Blew up one of the crawler or hopper mines, rather. All right. Things, tons of them, just get kind of annoying at some point. And all this for some supplies. So yeah, no more friendly turrets, okay. So I won't spend time on them then. It's good to know. Use mostly pistol and SMG until we get to the elite units. Just keep pushing up. They'll take care of what's coming behind us. serious serious gaming going on in this double CRT setup. Definitely want to top off every time we can going forward. Don't need to deal with that. It's just a trap. Oop. Startled me there. Right. Strange building. Seems to be just offices and showers. Since I lost at least one of my guys there. Bound to happen eventually. Always pick up more as we go. Gravity gun here. Oop. Shot at by that one. Not good. Right. Keep on keeping on. Oop. This looks bad. Assume that's what the turrets were here for, dealing with the head crab zombies. Just keep going down, underground now. Pick up some more followers. Oh boy. Quite a few of them here. More coming in from up top. There we go. That's one way to take care of them. Even more. Alright. We'll let them deal with that. Push forward, see what we can find. That's the look of a dead end to it. This might just be supplies. In which case that would be a little disappointing. All this work. Keep running, they'll catch up eventually. 'Cause there's just lots and lots of man hacks here. Even in ideal situations, they're not fun to fight. Especially when they kind of clip through the walls. Now the Combine as well.
Take this med kit.
Very inaccurate. Yeah, episode 1 takes place immediately after this, and you are fleeing from the city. Very fun segments in that. Oop. I think I blew myself up there. Might have been a little too close to that car. Squad is somewhere. Hoping they'll push up. Be a little bit more useful here. No? I thought I hit him. There we go, okay. Seems to be a max distance for that, unfortunately. My squad members just violently died. Back, find some more supplies. So the Strider is going to work above us.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna plant some charges and blow this over.
This guy's going to open that door for us. And given that there's turrets here, means that we probably have a turret section coming up. In hindsight, maybe I should have saved some of those explosive barrels for this. Would have made this a lot easier. Just a constant stream of these. Unfortunately, the AI is not good enough to use the turrets. Still fighting, but could be better. Still more. Alright, we can finally move forward. Again, squad mates will clean that up.
That door's locked from the other side, Dr. Freeman. Maybe you can find a way around.
Just have to go through here.
Good thing you got that suit.
Of course, I have to do the heavy lifting. They can't go into places like this. Geiger counter going off the charts. This is just full of radioactive waste for some reason. If I can get up on things. Okay. Trying to think how I want to do this. Wasted a lot of health there. That'll right itself because we need that. Saw blades in this truck. Probably a good sign that there's some head crab shenanigans happening. Yep, there they are. Head crabs impervious to radiation for some reason. Although if memory serves, in Half-Life 1, they could die in radiation. Okay, so I need to get all the way over there. It's very, very thrilling gameplay here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Seem to be respawning or something. So to speed up a bit. Don't want to be dealing with them forever. Especially if they destroy what I'm trying to do. No, 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 no. No. At this point, just run for it. Took way more health than I wanted, but at a certain point, just kind of want to get out of there. Got an achievement for taking radiation damage, always a good sign. At least have suit health back, or yeah, suit energy, so plenty of health in here.
Open the door. I see you made it through okay. Figured you would.
Alright. And back up. Here comes more head crab shells. Wow, that's I'm gonna reload that one, taking that damage immediately. Want to avoid that if possible. So trigger it and then run back. Right. So head crab shells coming in. Again, the Combine, using all the tactics at their disposal.
Freeman, if you were looking for a place to hole up, it's not safe here anymore. They're shelling the hell out of us.
Apparently everybody knows what I look like.
I'll send word you're coming and see you up ahead.
Okay. Tight quarters. Things are not going well. Just gotta keep on keeping on. That's our guy, okay. It's probably the same couple from earlier. Still having some difficulties. Potentially even worse now. Saw them in the beginning of the game. Not sure what he was shooting at there. Quite the shot. Guess I'm gonna have to go all the way up there. Very good password technology there. Wow. Alright, so standard Civil Protection Corps has now been replaced by the SWAT troopers again. No longer branded with Nova Prospekt, of course. But significantly more bullet spongy. Use grenades. Startling efficiency. So we'll be using better weapons ourselves now, too.
Okay, come across.
Must have been a pretty terrible week if they were able to rig up all these things and to do all this.
Here, have a med kit.
Squad is somewhere. Definitely a little slow to follow me through this.
Here, patch yourself.
Good old head crab. Oh boy. Spooky. Quick screenshot of that. Use it for a thumbnail or something. Yeah, the handful of voice lines they have, just going to be spamming them. Lots of my squad members evidently died somewhere along the way. Had 6 at one point, down to just 2. So again, things just not going so well for the Resistance. Of course, auto-switching because I found ammo for the Magnum. Good feature. Where am I getting shot at from? Oh boy. Can hear hopper mines somewhere. Come on. This guy seems to be immune to explosions. Not bullets, though. Good for me. That head crab go. Lots and lots of head crabs, tight quarters.
We were looking to join you, Dr. Freeman.
Alright, as long as you keep dancing, you can join me. Quite the explosion there. Not sure what that was from. Grenades. Let's go back. So all the squad members that I just picked up already dead. Not very good at dodging grenades. Not that I'm any better. Definitely don't want to fall there. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Not good, not good at all. Definitely not good. It's my guy. Still quite a few of them in here. I don't even know how to get over there. Sounds like he might have died anyways. Just keep pushing through. Oh boy. Let's just keep getting better and better. So I've lost all of my squad mates now. Thankfully the Combine are a little busy with the zombies that they have created. Usually how that works. Hard to say which one is a bigger threat. Probably the Combine. Further range for sure. It's a lambda symbol. Usually means supplies. The other side of that, I don't feel like messing with it. Loading screens, we're going in the right direction. Here are the hopper mines, somewhere close by. Turrets going off. Again, Combine suffering from success. Their own zombies, causing them some problems now. Alex shouting in the background. Caught up to her somehow. Once again, she picked the better, smarter, safer route.
Gordon, I had a feeling I'd find you here.
I don't know how, but okay.
I've got Dr. Kleiner in a safe spot. Now we can join up with Barney. There's a command center downstairs. I'm hoping to find information about generator locations.
Alright.
Ready? Let's go.
Go then. Get out of the way. So yeah, Alex gets her murder on very effectively. At least when she's off screen. When she's my companion, not so much. She just gets in the way like that. Game seems to recognize that. Gives me plenty of health, shields. Now that I'm saddled with her once again. Yeah, Alex stream sniping. She knew exactly where I'd be. A little bit odd for a single player game, but credit where credit's due. Alright, used all of that. Switch back to the SMG.
Okay, this is it. This one.
Well, I took the door that you were going to take, so... Not that it mattered. Once again, she can shoot. Doesn't Doesn't do a whole lot.
Outside. We're trying to disable as many as we can to loosen the Combine's grip on this sector.
Alright.
It'll take me a few minutes to expose the core, then I'll need you to hit it with a burst from the gravity gun. In the meantime, watch my back.
We were looking to join you.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Got some companions again. So she's gonna stay back here, do some computer stuff while we push forward and have fun. Destroying the generator. Again, obvious boss section here.
Hurry.
Well, not boss, but sort of. Yep, oh, she's coming with us. Okay.
As soon as the generator's down, I'll open that gate and we can get out of here.
Okay.
Standard panel.
She's gonna do her computery stuff. Set up the hopper mines so they'll work for me instead. Set piece, yeah, that's a good word for it. Couldn't think of what it was called. So we'll set up another one here. On this side. Be wasteful, get all the supplies early on.
Don't forget to reload, Dr. Freeman.
I just did that. I'm glad they're telling me to play first-person shooter games using first-person shooter game tactics. Solid advice. Threw a grenade somewhere. This might hurt. Oop, okay. Fortunately, hopper mine's not very effective when they don't push up into them. Just kind of messing around. This takes a while. Again, the Combine, a little squirrely. Tend to run from cover, which is good. I mean, it's, again, pretty good AI for the time, all things considered. Shame my companions don't have the same. They seem to just run in and die. Thankfully, the Combine are just as inaccurate with these guns as I am. Out of ammo for that. Oh boy. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be. I guess this? Is this the generator? Okay, one of the Combine finally hits the mine I set for them. Oh. Definitely not a McCree main. Not really sure what she's doing, or when I'm supposed to hit it with the gravity gun, as she said. Still, so far so good. None of my squad has died. Right. Oop. I spoke too soon. Hide here behind Alex, get some health and shields. Oh boy. Running pretty low on ammo here. Thankfully they have quite a bit for this. Oop. Here we have the Combine Elites. The single eye, so probably closer to what the Combine actually look like based on that. The other units designed to look a little bit more humanoid. Right, so that worked. To abandon my squad to die there. So we're getting overrun completely.
Okay, Barney should be on the far side of that canal.
Uh-oh.
There used to be a bridge here. Let me see if I can scout a new path.
Not sure what she wants to do here.
For me here.
Pretty low on ammo and everything, I don't know. Better be quick about it. Okay, scaling the building. It's pretty cool, all things considered. But yeah, definitely running low on ammo and everything. Unfortunately, I think that's my biggest complaint about this section, is there never seems to be enough ammo.
Looks like we might be able to
Gives you the gravity gun, but there's not a whole lot of stuff to use it with. And Alex getting shot up there.
Gordon, run! Get out of here!
Uh-oh. She's been captured. Back into the sewers, because we haven't been in here enough. Getting pretty close to the end, though. Coming up, we meet up with Barney, deal with the Strider, and then go into the Citadel. That level is pretty quick, what I remember. Can I not? Really? What am I missing here? Is it just stuck or something? Okay. Wonky physics at times. Stick to the gravity gun for now, save some ammo. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Again, wonky physics. Yeah, Alex kind of dropping the ball there. She could have done that. I suppose I could have done that too, but Manhack's weak to the gravity gun, thankfully. Gunfire from above. Okay. So let's try to get through this. Don't want to waste any ammo if we don't have to. Some of the poison headcrab zombies. Definitely want to avoid those. Okay, so almost done then. That's good. Again, much slower than the first half of the game, just sort of by the nature of things. Not sure where to go here. Okay. Come on. Might have been kind of pointless. Seemed to be just back to where I was. Might kill those just so I can stop hearing them. Figure out where I need to go. I think it's down. It seemed like the safest spot. Okay. More physics. Oh boy. And more headcrab zombies as well. Lots and lots of them. Thankfully the Combine are gonna come in and clear up a little bit, so we'll let them get to that. Push that so it goes there. I believe I fell for that, but he did too, so that's okay. Quite a few of them there. Looks like the zombies won. Either way, not necessarily a good outcome for me, but I have to keep pushing on. Just ignore some of them. Pretty slow moving. Of course, as I say that, I'm sure we'll get some fast zombies. I was hoping this was the right way and not just side stuff. Looks like it's just side stuff though. Ah, here we go. Headcrab's only weakness is of course crowbar. Good thing. All right. Nope. Explosive barrels. Well, I tried. Probably should have just run across. Save me some headache here. Am I getting shot at from? Always likes doing that with the Magnum. What? From where? Okay. Right, so we gotta go up somehow. This looks likely. slow moving. Can hear them running around up top there. Just gotta wait it out. Shoot that now so it doesn't blow up on me later. It's a little rickety. Can't say I'm comfortable getting in it. Don't have much of a choice though. Slow and steady, back to the top. I was hoping to use those as a little bit of a shield, but I could just knock them off instead. Shaking around like crazy here. Good sign. Get off of that before it breaks. And I have to go over there. No. No. Have to go somewhere. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh, are you kidding me? Clipped through, I have to do all that again. Oh well. Okay. Suppose I could cheese it. Turn on no clip. Be good though, we'll wait. Do it the right way. There shouldn't be too many more guards though, so just relative safety, peace and quiet. Of course, had to make a mistake on one of the most annoying sections of the game, but it happens. Just waiting, waiting, waiting. Blow up some things while we wait. Okay. Where do we go from here? There's not a whole lot going on in this room, that's for sure. Yeah, I do not remember this at all. Okay. More of the elite combine. Want to take care of them as soon as possible. And have to get over there somehow. It's just this. Be on the other side. Oop. Getting a little greedy here. What? I didn't. Okay. Guess they're doing that? Not sure. Oh yeah, there he is down there. Alright, much better. Have to get over to there. Which means I might have to wait for this to go back again. Or something. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Yeah, I don't... segment does not ring any bells for me. Oh, here we go. Thankfully they're very inaccurate with those energy blasts, otherwise this would be terrible. Come on. Okay. Alright. And just want to jump down now. Should have played that a little smarter. Okay, that's good to know. Because yeah, I know they're pretty frequent coming up here. Definitely lots more of the elite combine.
Dr. Freeman, Barney said you were on the way. We got split up by snipers. Pinned down in a warehouse up ahead. Go ahead. He's relying on you.
Alright. So we have the sniper level. I don't know if I actually got it. I don't know if you can even kill them, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. This might just be kind of a run-through sort of thing. Okay, what was that? Oh boy.
Help me! Help me! It would be safer down here. We know that.
Uh-oh.
They took the chance for the snipers. I guess they're still up there.
Alright, well, I'm gonna abandon you. So, it's too much trouble. Let the snipers take care of some of these. So we push on through.
Over here!
Hi, Barney. Get over to you eventually.
I can't move! These snipers got me pinned down! Lob a couple grenades!
Don't know where they are to lob grenades at. Okay, so there's one down. There's a couple more over here.
Gordon, take out these snipers, would you? Alright, thanks, Gordon. Now let's clear out of here.
It's only two. I don't know why Barney couldn't take care of that. Oh boy. Thought it was dead. I think that's the first time that's happened this run though, so that's good. Put that bird out of its misery. Clipping through walls is no way to live. Alright, so... got Barney. Cover you from what? the only thing that's here is zombies. Just keep moving up. Barney will catch up eventually. Hopefully. Just get rid of those. There he is.
Let me get this gate. My civil protection status still gives me limited clearance. Did you hear a cat just now?
No.
Damn thing haunts me.
He's still talking about the cat from the teleporter mentioned early on.
Watch the head humpers, Gordon.
Alright. Good loading screen there. All those. And then just push up.
There's an old building in the head of it. A bank or museum or something like that. Whatever the hell it used to be, now it's a nexus for Overwatch in City 17.
Alright.
The main source of pain for this part.
So yep, there is the whatever that building is.
There it is, the Overwatch nexus. Looks like they're mobilizing big time.
No reason to waste ammo. The guys just disappear anyways. We need to get over to that. Alright. Yeah, it didn't go so well. Just sort of rushed in there. Swinging the crowbar. It's okay. Don't think the stealth approach was going to work anyways. Obviously there is an open rebellion happening in the city. Alright. Just going to open this gate up. Okay. Can't go that way, apparently. Dr. Breen is trying to talk to me.
The so-called one free man. I have a question for you. How could you have thrown it all over?
Right. They're shelling us quite a bit here. Kind of need to go through this quickly. Dr. Breen still talking in the background, trying to appeal to me for some reason, thinks that I care.
So much for serving as humanity's representative.
Right. There's not too many more in here. Combine getting ruthless, just killing people that they have captured. Pulse rifle time, because they give us plenty of ammo for it. So might as well take advantage. There we go. Got a twofer there. And not sure where to go from here. This way. Guess I can't destroy those. Thought I could. I guess, yeah.
Uh-oh, turrets. Hey, you got the HEV suit, you deal with them. Then I'll work the security console.
What is he talking about? Just walk through this, or? Ah, okay. All right. Good use of my health. I was hoping the medic would kind of come through in the clutch there, but I guess not. It's a good sound. I whiffed on that. And again. Does not want to go in there. Really? Come on. Alright. Let's restart this section. Oh, come on. Can't catch a break with this. Get out of the way. Just kill me. Kill me. Start that over. Not a fan of the grenade physics in this game. Always felt they were a little wonky. Just ignore the turrets. Okay, good job, everybody. We did it. Oh, right-click with them. Okay. Ah, I didn't know you could do that. Guess it makes sense. All the guns have alternate fire modes.
Take this med kit.
A little tricky with them standing everywhere. Guys, get over there so I can do this.
Take this med kit.
Probably shouldn't have done that when I was in the room. I don't know what that noise is, but it doesn't sound very good. Okay, let's have to get up to the roof. Seems likely. Plenty of Combine in here now. Pretty quiet before. Oh boy. Very weak throw. Be out of grenades now. Nope. Okay. A little pointless, I suppose. I don't know what's in here, but oh boy. Okay, got a little greedy there. Looks like that's just optional though. Really, all the way back here. Okay. Barney, get out of the way.
2 more generators to go. Over there.
Guys could do significantly more.
Man.
Single guy just took out my entire squad.
And that's where
Might be
we're
for the
at.
best though, and kept getting in my way. Yep. So they just all respawn anyways. Right. Learned our lesson. Quick save. And what is all this stuff?
We're surrounded. I don't like
Right. Just kind of waiting for them to pop up so I can kill some of them. So how to get out of here. Looks like they're all waiting at this door. Okay.
try using the hoppers against them.
A little late for that, Barney. I wasted all of them.
Some traps for them, Gordon.
Oh boy. Coming in both sides now. Kind of a pointless room here. Just a big time sink there. Lost way more than I gained. So we need to go... I believe it was this way, yeah. Back to the atrium. Skip that room.
That much security, there must be something good in there. Go for it, Doc. I'll wait here till you shut it down.
Get into there somehow. So maybe we do have to go this way. Oop. Okay. Remember there being this many guys this way. Considering this is where we came from. Shouldn't be any. Seem to have killed all of my squad mates yet again. Just gotta push through though, it's fine. Alright. Ah, I see, so I have to go through that room to get to that. Oh boy. Help. Now we know. That's why the quick saves don't seem to be working. I saved after this. No!
We're surrounded.
I was hoping maybe I could make it. Just have to wait this out once again. See them getting in a position, getting ready to blow the doors. good. Use the hoppers this time.
Try using the hoppers against them. Set some traps for them, Gordon.
Right. Kind of a waste. Didn't do much of anything. Right, just run through. Oh boy. It's a little dangerous. Get him, Barney. I was hoping that would take that down, but no such luck. As long as they don't trap me in here again. Okay. On to the other side. That's... okay, there we go. Saved that time. 'Cause I definitely don't want to do that again, if I can avoid it. Dangerous room here. Take our time going through it, unlike last time. And... let's see here, I need to get up there somehow. I think. At this point, no, maybe I could just run through. Nope. Okay. So now we know. Alright. Okay. Alright, figured it out that time. Totally was not worth it though, although I think I have to go this way to do this, yep. Last one. Barney, get out of the way, we're gonna die.
That's it. They're all down. That'll shut down the suppressor on the roof as well.
Alrighty.
Let's head for the roof now, Gordon. Just like old times, eh, Gordon?
I suppose so. How do we get to the roof? Came from that way.
To the roof, Gordon. Roof again.
Let Barney teleport it in front of me.
Follow me. There's our gate. Let me just get it open. Done. I'm gonna stay here and keep these gates open long enough to make a difference.
Alright.
Go on up and connect the sky bridge. We need
I guess that's just back here. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, it was right there. Okay. Rocket launcher ammo, always a good sign. Maybe not the most efficient way to do this, but see if I can get a few more kills with it. Ooh, nope. Fighting going on down there, too. It's getting pretty close to the end here, at least of this chapter. And then the Citadel, of course. Good old gunships. Didn't see any rockets anywhere, so figure out how I want to do this. Unless there's somewhere else. There we go. It had to be around somewhere. You got a Strider down below as well. I just need one more, assuming I can get it. Alright. There's the Strider down there. Let's deal with that at some point too. I feel like the helicopter is probably the more serious threat, though. Seems kind of silly that they had us kill that first. Now we're supposed to be going here. I assumed this way, but maybe not. I just have to wait. Okay. Hang back. Come to me. Hopefully. Yep. All right. Been nice to get the 2 for there, but settle for this. I'm stuck. They're enthusiastic about those energy balls there. Okay.
Dr. Freeman, since you shut off the suppressor and opened the gate, we can really move people through now. The Combine's gonna feel the squeeze.
Right, so now we have to deal with the Strider. Once we do that, we're pretty much done here, if I can remember. Alrighty. I didn't want to go up there. Is it dead, or... It's hard to tell. Struggling for sure. Get some ammo. Oop. It's not enough grenade or rockets to do what I want here. Ended badly. Let's see here. Need rocket ammo. There's some down here. Doesn't look like it. Out of the way. Gotta get out of the way. Yeah, I don't remember this section at all. Something I'm missing, some rockets or something. There's some. Not enough, though. Never enough. Ooh. Okay, put me in a bad spot. Always what you want. Okay. Okay, my favorite, just bad checkpoints there. Oh boy. Oh, oh. Stuck on things. It's just not going well at all. Okay, got somewhere a little bit safer. And quick save there. Really sure what to do here. There's not enough rocket ammo anywhere. Don't seem to care either way. Do I have to go all the way back across? Is that it? Plenty more rockets, at least.
You're not leaving without me.
I think I am, unless you want to catch up. Oh boy. Getting somewhere. Not sure if it's anywhere good. Here we go. Okay. Finally. All right. It's a little rough, but now it's just doing this until they die, I think. It's a shame the rebels, rockets don't seem to do much of anything.
I'm coming with you.
But done with now, at least. Oh boy. Maybe not. Third one now. And fourth one. Yeah, not exactly thrilling gameplay here. It's a little repetitive towards the end. Stick with it, because the Citadel level's pretty fun. And we're almost done. Out of the way. Where's the other one? Alright. Some health finally. Their old computer. Just be one or two more, I think. Thank goodness. Alright, are we done? We finally done. So take advantage of the infinite rockets. Clear those guys out. Oh boy. Didn't think there was that many left. Still tons of them. The rebels have decided that I've got this, apparently. Not really supporting anymore. Nope, we are through it. Finally through all that. I believe coming up we get Dog back, I think. If I remember correctly. Or yet another Strider. So I wasn't tired of fighting them already. All right. Yeah, thanks for sticking around and watching. Yeah, I know the last little bit's not been super fun, but you know, thanks for being here and enjoying it. I'll probably just finish it at this point. Just get it done and over with. So, again, thanks for sticking around. Probably streaming some more this week. Gonna post some schedules or something. Trying to get in the swing of this. So, thanks again. Oh boy. See anything? Just keep moving on up though. Thank you. Have a good one. Boy. Where did it go? Much more effective camera things there. Again, take advantage of the infinite rockets while I have them. kill this. Don't know if it actually matters, but might as well. So it went down.
Out there. This close to the Citadel, they've turned the streets over to Striders. I think we can push them back if we can just get to high ground. We're almost to the Citadel wall, Doc. I don't know how the hell we're gonna breach it, but you made it this far. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Oh boy, even more Striders. You know what? I think I actually might call it here as well. Not looking forward to more of a slog with them. So. Gonna end it there, and I guess I'll do the last little bit of this at some point. So, turn it on over to the outro. So thanks for watching, everybody. I know the stream was a little rougher than the first. Not quite as long. I was hoping to end it before this point. I forgot how bad the last section of this game is. We'll get through it though. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe later tonight. I don't know. Just give it a shot and finish it up. So thanks again, and just keep tuning in. Have a good one.